Assalamualaikum to Dr. Hidayah and Dr. Nazrina. My name is Muhammad Aliff Hazim bin Zelan, A167666, and this is my final assignment, Big Company Analysis for STBT 3056. So for my final assignment, I chose Sony versus Microsoft for console, which is the PlayStation versus Xbox. Sony and Microsoft are both large technology companies, while both of them had wide range of technology products, but today I am going to compare them in terms of producing home video game console. Both of Sony Interactive Entertainment, the wholly owned subsidiary company of Sony, and Microsoft had go toe-to-toe for about 2 decades in the battle of the best game consoles. Sony with their PlayStation lineup, while Microsoft with their dedicated Xbox series. In the early days, Microsoft never produced game console, let alone becoming the main rival for Sony. However, Sony had a long history with arch-enemy compatriot Nintendo. Sony began involved in video game industry back in 1988. In that period, Nintendo and Sony had a joint project to create a CD-ROM version console for Nintendo, then famous console, the SNES. Long story short, Nintendo did not recognize Sony, who supplied components such as sound chip and create the prototype of CD-ROM version SNES called PlayStation. So, in an electronic show in June 1991, Nintendo officially stated that they are breaking their partnership. Former Sony President Norio Oga appointed Ken Kutaragi, who's being dubbed as the father of PlayStation, today with a mission to develop PlayStation project and rival Nintendo. Fast forward, in 1994, the original PlayStation and an upgraded version PS1 released. Then, in 2000, Sony released PlayStation 2, the most successful console in the world with 155 million units sold worldwide. Marketing team by Sony Interactive Entertainment during that time was so solid. They put PlayStation 2 as the main home entertainment, not only playing video games, but also can play audio CD and video DVD. Not only the PS2 can play audio and video, it is the first PlayStation that has Ethernet port to allow player to play game online. Engineered as a completed and all-round console, they possess too much threats in the home entertainment industry. Straight after Sony announced the upcoming PS2, 4 Microsoft DirectX engineers deemed the console as a major threat to their business. Especially when Microsoft are very into business with personal computer PC with Windows operating system, software and PC games. The PS2 were luring the game developers away from Windows platform. Then they came up with idea to dwell into the home video game console business. In 2001, Microsoft officially produced their very first console, the original Xbox. Realizing they entered the market to rival with the big guys on that time, they come up with marketing strategies that revolutionized home consoles, the online platform service and online gaming. I will further discuss this in the marketing strategy at different time frame between these two companies. Their marketing team on that time was to connect players online and ensure more Xbox sold. Everything could be achieved with broadband connection, which was more stable than Ethernet dial-up modem by PS2. Their debut message was so funny: life is short, play more. Today, marketing message and team for both companies are about the same. They tell us the consumer that they offer a holistic home entertainment console. Gaming, video streaming, play music, social and browsing the internet are all doable from a mere console. Both came up with legendary taglines such Sony's greatness awaits and Microsoft power your dream. This message shows us what we would feel when enjoying their product. Next part, who are their targeted consumers? Well, it's pretty safe to state that both Sony and Microsoft are targeting a wide range of age. Teenager, young adult, and adult are all included in their target list. They even promote it for a family usage at some occasions. But both Sony and Microsoft separated their targeted consumers into casual gamers and hardcore gamers, regardless of their age. Sony did some research on the demographics, geographics, and their tendencies of product usage. In an overview, Sony found that males are attracted to video games, especially the young adults. In terms of psychographics, they found many kinds of personalities as their consumers, and geographically, many of these gamers came from urban and suburban areas. Product usage tendencies show that besides their main gaming features, some users opted to watch Netflix or movies and using Sony Music Unlimited for music. This is the same case as Microsoft too, which they offer the same service. And most importantly, both companies' main targeted customers are the hardcore gamers. So how do they catch this group's attention? Firstly, Sony and Microsoft had their first-party game developer manufacture games that are exclusive for their own consoles. They also welcome third-party game developer to publish game titles. Remember the psychographic term from PlayStation research? They found PlayStation unifies many personalities of gamers. So having published many types of game genres does attract many to become users of Xbox and PlayStation. While publishing a variety of games that aim the hardcore gamers, which comprises young adults, is the basic, I think the marketing strategies would play a greater role that differentiate them both. Let's go to the next part, marketing strategies of Sony and Microsoft. In this part, I will divide into 4 different time frames. This is according to the evolution of console era. We start straight to PS2 because the first Xbox was released a year after PS2 and this is called the 6th generation of console. Sony was so successful with their previous console, so they come up with marketing strategy of backward compatibility, which means the PS2 are able to support playing the previous PlayStation console games. Although Sony realized their console specifications inferiority with Xbox, however they cover up this by attracting more casual gamers by having strong relationship with third-party developers. As a result, approximately 4,500 game titles for PS2 was available. And according to Electronic Gaming Monthly in 2005, the wide game titles library with a large number of AAA games makes PS2 a real value for consumers. So they attract casual gamers, which is the majority of the consumers, to become the pillar of their strategy. Meanwhile, Microsoft came up with marketing strategy of bringing online gaming on consoles. They revolutionized the console by introducing online social platform, formerly known as Xbox Live, and encouraged online gaming. The only downside for Microsoft Online service is the paid subscription compared to Sony that allow free online. However, this is the major game changer. Sony have no official online social platform and online gaming is difficult as the developer need to work out on their own to overcome this. Xbox Live meanwhile prepare a dedicated platform for developers to develop online game on Xbox. Besides, allow the user to buy game online and prepare social platform. They can play with each other using broadband connectivity with no hassle, unlike PlayStation with old dial-up Ethernet modem technology. With this, they generate more income by paid subscription of Xbox Live. The revenue from it can maintain and update the online platform, which proved to be their strength for incoming era. Okay, next generation. It is no longer DVD era, it is now Blu-ray technology to watch movies. And Sony tackled this opportunity to place the PS3 price lower or almost equal to the Blu-ray player. The strategy is the same as PS2. Movie lovers can buy the PS3 to watch movies but just upgrade the technology. The fact the user can buy a gaming system and able to watch movies is a great value to users. With this, they stay to their theme which led the PS3 as a center of home entertainment. Sony also copied Microsoft marketing strategy by launching PS Network, where users can buy and download games digitally, so the online gaming is now possible on the PlayStation. During this era also, Sony was releasing a handheld console which is portable and made gaming possible everywhere. They are the PlayStation Portable, PSP. PS3 also offer link support using PSP for extra features to both consoles. PSP linking is a great strategy by Sony as they attract consumers to buy both consoles, thus generate more revenue while staying true to their original theme. They want gamers to stay gaming wherever they are. It is also important to take note that Sony and Microsoft keep copying each other's strategies to stay competitive, but their creative idea will determine their success. Microsoft released the Xbox 360 2 years prior to PS3. Microsoft also do copy Sony PS2 strategies by making their console backward compatible. But the turning point in the Xbox 360 is they introduced Kinect. Kinect uses an advanced sensor system detecting the player's whole body, making the gameplay alive and more interactive. Kinect has permitted Xbox to be of interest to mature adults that have no typical interest in the gaming community. Providing a physically active home entertainment is Microsoft's current advantage in the market without sacrificing its allure to mature gamers, primarily by appealing to young females with games that will have them to be active instead of being stagnant on the couch. This strategy sees them almost beat Sony in terms of sales with 85.8 million units sold worldwide, while PS3 with 87.4 million, which is downfall for Sony as they are too comfortable with their PS2 success and no innovative marketing strategies. Third time frames, the 8th generation consoles, PS4 versus Xbox One. Sony felt the threat of Microsoft. They almost lose to them in PS3, so Sony launched PS4 with their iconic tagline, "Greatness awaits." Sony's message for the players meant everything as they switched to root focus of console, the gaming of a one-stop entertainment center. This includes the introduction of PlayStation VR virtual reality and encouraging first-party studio develop AAA game exclusive to PS4 only. Sony are serious for hardcore gamers and constantly advertising AAA game titles, and of course, Sony encouraged the third-party developers to develop AAA game titles for PS4 too. Such marketing strategy paid off as their sales skyrocketed, and by the end of 8th generation console era, they beat Microsoft so much with big margin. 150 million PS4 units sold to 49 million Xbox units sold worldwide. Microsoft's message with Xbox One on the other hand was clearly separated from Sony. Xbox One is the ultimate all-in-one home entertainment system, so their marketing strategy is they reaching all types of TV viewers that included gamers by advertisements. Xbox One able to make TV easy to use by switching between functions swiftly and make Skype call on TV. Functions like
check this out. Google. Turn on Xbox.
Okay, turning on Xbox.
Today we're checking out the new Google Assistant features on the Xbox One.
have the TV and Xbox turn on is their marketing strategy. This is more like Amazon Alexa and Apple Siri. Microsoft is now turned to broader audiences and not just gamer. And their team show us that Xbox One is a necessary home entertainment device that can operate TV also.
Launch YouTube on Xbox.
Sure, launching YouTube on Xbox.
Now we come to the last era, PS5 versus Xbox Series S and X. Both Sony and Microsoft released them on the same date, November 2020. Being the new generation console, I saw them begin to drift apart. As we can see, Sony main marketing right now is the sequel to the PlayStation exclusives such as God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn sequel, Spider-Man and many more. They use the same tactics prior to announce the PS5. Sony loves to tease and building up the hype and reveal the design of the PS5 close to the release date. This resulted in the PS5 sales number up into 2.1 and 2.5 million units in just the first 2 days of its release. So the exclusive game also used the same tactics. While for Xbox Series S and X, marketing strategy is focused on Game Pass, which is similar to Netflix style service. Game Pass service is actually a form of cloud gaming. In simple words, Xbox Series user can stream game or watch other streams game. This strategy is to attract a wider audience, but I noticed that Microsoft are now consider the cloud gaming and streaming service as their new threats, compared to the original and traditional console like PlayStation. Okay, let's wrap it up. Which of these companies have the best marketing strategy? It is hard to tell actually. Microsoft have been revolutionized the console into complete and advanced home entertainment. They always evolve console every time new Xbox is released. While Sony's back to root plan to focus on mere gamers did them justice by being dominant again. The fall of PS3 and the rise of PS4 was the evidence. Both are pretty excellent to keep up with each other. For me, Sony has the best marketing strategy. Credit is due to the Microsoft too for transforming a lot of home game console. But Sony introduction of online gaming on PS2 is the foundation of wide online gaming on console now. Although Xbox are the one who developed it so much, but it is PS2 who came up with that idea. This attract developer to start develop online game away from PC and make Microsoft worried too much that they came up with Xbox. Second reason, PSP introduction is not only to fight with Microsoft, but also to keep customers away from Nintendo that famous with handheld console. The idea of linking up PSP and PS3 is great to make customers buy both consoles and generate more revenue. Lastly, consoles is consoles. A dedicated gaming system is for gaming. Sony promised to please the hardcore gamer prior to PS4 release. Sony still offer other services such as streaming YouTube, music and more. But their focus on gamer proved to be successful. After all, PC can become complete home entertainment. And if console decided to become like PC, what device can become dedicated gaming system? So at the end of the day, Sony strategies is better. Thank you.